Hello, I'm Trisvortney, and today I'm going to present to you the top 10 best songs on Now 70. Without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so for the first one is Willa Amai, Trampled Flowers, and this one is a really calm and soothing track. This is one of the What's Next artists, but Willa has talent and she is very active on social media. I actually saw one of the streams that she did on the Now fan page, or the Now community page, whatever it's called. But I did see it, and I know who Willa Amai is. I've heard the song numerous times, but most importantly, my opinion on the song. It is very, it sounds nice, it has a nice rhythm, everything about this is very calming, and it's enjoyable in the degree that it is, I feel like it belongs on the CD. But with that being said, let's move on, see what the number 9 song is on this CD. So number 18 is Gray and Leon Want You Back. So this is a really nice, I don't know if it's EDM, I don't really know what it is, but I've heard Gray before on The Middle and on several other tracks, and I'm actually kind of surprised that they're in the What's Next section, but nonetheless, this is a good song. I've heard it many times, and it's very upbeat. I really do like the upbeat part of it. It kind of fits in the pop. There's a pattern in the music industry where people are making pop songs and EDM songs, and it's kind of just, it fits perfectly into that category. But nonetheless, these are very, I respect these artists and I respect their songs. Let's move on. Number 15 is Rainbow by Kacey Musgraves. Another very calm song, and I do appreciate the melody, the rhythm, everything about it, the voice especially. Kacey Musgraves is an artist that you never really hear of. I never really heard of her anyway, but if you have heard of her, please let me know. But when I first heard this song, for some reason, when I showed my dad this song, he said that he didn't like the lyrics. I'm like, what's wrong with the lyrics? There's nothing wrong with it. And then I heard some of the words don't rhyme, and that's not a problem because in some songs, actually, a lot of songs don't rhyme words together. And I'm not saying that this song doesn't avoid the word rhyming entirely, but it does have that in some of the parts of the song. But anyway, this is a good song. I like the artist. I like the message. It has a negative, not a negative, positive influence after you listen to it. Let's move on. The next one is Middle Child by J. Cole, and I know what a lot of you are thinking, that this was kind of a controversial selection, maybe. But I picked it because whether or not you like rap, you gotta admit that J. Cole is one of the eccentric rappers, and that's what puts him on this list, because I've never heard a rapper rap like J. Cole. The message is great, the lyrics, maybe it's not the best sounding song on it, but this is, like, I don't know. I haven't heard of an artist like J. Cole. And actually, J. Cole has appeared on Now 41. I thought he was a newcomer, but he's actually appeared on it now before, which is actually kind of surprising. But the main reason I put this on here is because a lot of people are saying that J. Cole is a legend in the comment section. I can't really 100% agree with that, but I do really like this style because it's really different from rappers that you've heard before, in my opinion. But yeah, let's move on. The next song is Zedd and Katy Perry 365. I like this song because Katy Perry is making a comeback, but she's making a strong comeback. Excuse me. She's making a strong comeback. I'm so sorry. She's making a strong comeback with this new song, and a lot of people thought that it wasn't really her best moment. I do really like this song, and I like the way it sounds, and Zedd has always been doing good songs. Really fits in that, my god. I feel like it just, ultimately makes sense that this came back because Katy Perry, she has returned and she has always been on these albums, but she's always been on these albums, but this was kind of her golden return, I guess. But she is releasing new songs, and I hope that she makes it on the Now again. The next number, I don't even remember where we're on, but number 5 is Ariana Grande's "Thank You Next." Now, when I first heard the song, I was really shocked, and I was one of the first I was one of the first people to hear it as the lyric video. I heard it before it reached the 24 hours ago mark, and so when I heard it, I was immediately obsessed with it, and I really liked the song. And I was kind of crazy about it. I didn't really expect it to make a Now CD though, because I felt like her other songs kind of had more of a chance of being on an album, but I don't know. Nonetheless, it is a great song, even though it has a ruined meaning now that her other songs are out. That kind of negate it, which I will get into if you want me to talk about it, but for now, I think it's time to move on to number 4. Number 4 is "Dancing with a Stranger" by Sam Smith and Normani. Normani has appeared in Fifth Harmony songs along with Now 66 with Khalid, and Sam Smith returned. He didn't return. He was on Now 69, and he's on this one, and so they're both coming together, and I think they made a beautiful collaboration. It sounds calming, and it's something about it just makes me like it more than I probably should. And I've heard this song a lot, and you know what? Props to Sam Smith and Normani. I don't know who set these two together, but this was a great idea, and I think everything about it kind of just reminds me of one of those film soundtracks. But yeah, other than that, I think it's time to move the pedal, if you will. Number 3 is Jeremy with "No Chance." I put this on the list because it's one of the songs that you would just have stuck in your head on a Friday while waiting to get out of school. It's really upbeat and it's really fantastic. And that's why I like it. I don't want to make this too long because then I'll have to edit it. I have a limit, but this is a really good song, and I do enjoy. I want to hear more from these artists. Number 2 is Billie Eilish, "When the Party's Over." I really do like this song because it's not only calm, but it's kind of just, I don't know, there's something different about it. Maybe it may sound depressing to some people, but Billie Eilish, this was a very welcoming debut, I suppose, because she was in the What's Next, but this is like a more of a proper debut on Billie Eilish. And the final one, the best one, is Calvin Harris with "Giant" and Rag & Bone Man. I really do like this song because it's very packed. It's very stupidly upbeat, but it's very just powerful, and it's a little blurry, but it's very just symbolic, and it defines everything in an EDM song and a empowering dance song, if you will. And that was the top 10 best songs on Now 70. Sorry, the ending was kind of